Okay. Good day, mga kapwa ko law student. Isang mapagpalang araw sa ating lahat. Ngayon, persons and family relations tayo under the new civil code. And we will be tackling articles 11 to 14. Madali lang to kasi hindi masyado marami ang discussion sa articles na ito. So, just a disclaimer po. Ang video nito ay ginawa ko as a way sa pag-aaral sa subject na ito. Hindi pa po tayo lawyer. Soon we will be. And hindi rin tayo eksperto sa field nito. I am just expressing my idea and how I understood the subject of persons and family relations. So let's go with Article 11. Customs which are contrary to law, public order, or public policy shall not be countenanced. So it's very self-explanatory and for sure, hindi naman to talaga lalabas sa mga exams or sa ating mga sa bar exams, no, sa ating mga quizzes. So let's proceed to Article 12. A custom must be proved as a fraud according to the rules of evidence. So when we say customs, it's a rule of conduct formed by repetition of facts uniformly observed or practiced as a social rule and legally binding and obligatory. And take note that courts do not take judicial notice of customs. Customs must be proved as a fraud according to the rule of evidence, and judicial customs is different from social custom. The former can supplement statutory law or applied in the absence of a statute, while the latter cannot. So yung customs na sinasabi natin is judicial, hindi yung sa social o yung nakasanayan. Article 13, when the law speaks of years, months, days, or nights, it shall be understood that years are of 365 days each, months 30 days, days of 24 hours, and nights from sunset to sunrise. These are made to have uniformity of interpretation. But take note that if months are designated by their name, they shall be computed by the number of days which they respectively have. Like in the case of January, it should be until 31. If February, it is 28. And if it is specified as a leap year, it is 29. So it's very clear. And when you say November, it should be 30 days. So that is how it is important to note that if months are designated by their name, you have to know how many days are there in that months. In computing a period, the first day shall be excluded and the last day included. So again, take note of this. Sa pag-compute ng period, ang first day kasama, yung first day hindi siya isasama, yung last day dapat kasama. Article 14, penal laws and those of public security and safety shall be obligatory upon all who live or sojourn in the Philippine territory, subject to the principles of public international law and treaty stipulations. So, citizens and foreigners are subject to all penal laws in our country. The liability for said laws will attach whether or not a foreigner is merely sojourning the Philippines. While liable, however, the foreigners may be immune from suit and therefore cannot be criminally prosecuted in the Philippines in cases where the Philippines has waived criminal jurisdiction on the basis of public international law and treaty stipulations. So, under the 1961 Vienna Convention of Diplomatic Relations, person of the diplomatic agent shall be inviolable and he shall not be liable to any form of arrest or detention, and he shall enjoy immunity from criminal jurisdiction of the receiving state. Likewise, our ambassadors, consuls that are abroad, they shall be enjoying also the same privileges as that we extend to our received diplomatic agents from other countries. So when we say diplomatic agent, it is the head of the mission or a member of the diplomatic staff of the mission. And heads of state officially visiting are also immune because there are heads of state who sneak into a country without the official visit, so they are not covered by this one. So this is only under official visitation. They shall be accorded with diplomatic privileges. So that's all. Thank you very much and see you on the Article 15 and above. Hope that you got a little of this one. And thank you and God bless us all.